You let out a small sigh as you placed the tray of cookies in the oven. You were complaining and thinking in your head if your group could pull this off, especially if Miyuku, who does nothing but watch or converse with other groups, the only thing the teacher did was leave for some time, and she took this as an opportunity to fuck around. You were getting annoyed. She was the only one lazing around while you and Obanai are working so hard. Miyuku, can you? You let out a deep sigh. You were trying your best not to snap, but then your ears heard her snickering laugh. You clenched your fist and was about to walk to her. Obanai noticed this and grabbed your wrist. Just ignore her. It's not your responsibility. If she doesn't get a grade, let's just tell the teacher she's nothing but a dead weight. Our focus now should be finishing the cookies on time, he says. He was right, but you had enough of this. Miyuku, we're baking right now, but you have the absolute audacity to laze around. Miyuku turns to you in shock. What, Yin? I'm just chatting with my friends. There's a time for everything. Our grades are on the line here. We're supposed to be in a group, but you're not cooperating. You didn't come to the baking practice either. You crossed your arms. Oh, I'm sorry, Yin. I didn't think you thought of me that way. I'll go there right now. Miyuku looked down. You were trying to hold back the disgust face because this bitch has the audacity to act all upset? Other students looked at you with a judgmental look on their faces. You only ignored them. Take those oven mitts and take the butter cookies out of the oven, you told her, and she nodded. She did as you told her, but then she accidentally tripped, and the cookies fell on the floor. You let out a deep sigh. You held out your hand to help her, but she didn't take it and got up on her own. A student chipped in. Yin, you shouldn't give Mikasu hard task. Sorry, Miyuku. That wasn't even a hard task. What are you talking about? You asked while crossing your arms. You shouldn't be so mean to her. She's just talking to us. Another student commented, followed by other arguments. Miyuku doesn't say anything and only watches, a smirk forming on her lips. Obanai notices that she was starting to get amusement by this. Oh God, I guess it's true. She is jealous of Miyuku, a student whispered. Why is Yin being such a bitch to her? She did nothing, a student commented. I heard from Miyuku that Yin is being mean to her for no reason. I guess it is true, a student gossiped. You let out a small sigh. It's a group work. Should I grab you all a dictionary to say the meaning? Ob and I are the only ones doing this, and Miyuku isn't some toddler who can't handle such simple tasks. You replied. She really has these people wrapped around her finger, huh? She's just friendly. Stop being so jealous. A student was cut off by Obanai. Shut it, you impudent fucks. Miyuku is really in the wrong. Stop being biased. Obanai says. All of them soon quickly shut up. Miyuku's smirk quickly disappears. Why is he being like that? He's supposed to take my side, she thought. What's going on here? Daki asks. Everyone quickly went back to what they were doing. You felt Miyuku giving you a glare, but you only ignored it. You were unfazed by her childish tactics. You walked up to Obanai and gave him a bright smile. Thank you for having my back. You thanked him. He only turned away and blushed. They were all annoying anyway, he replied. Time skip. Daki was nervous. She didn't know if she really pulled this off or not. Suddenly, Blake, the janitor, enters the room. Oh, I guess I'm the first one here. Daki jumps in surprise. Yeah, come sit here. Blake nodded and sat down. Her heart was racing. The man she likes is right in front of her. Why does she like him, you ask? Well, it's because of something Blake did to her that she would never forget. By the way, why would you invite me to taste these cookies? He asked. She clears her throat. Well, I just wanted to share it with somebody. I mean, it is a lot, so... She nervously laughs. Blake looked around and picking up a spherical cookie. This is my favorite. It goes well with black coffee, he says. Okay, crinkles. He likes, crinkles, I think. Crinkles. He likes crinkles. Ducky thoughts were cut off by Blake. Are you alright? You're so stiff. It's not like I'm eating you up or anything. Unless... did I hear that correctly? Ducky thought and stared panically. That... She was cut off by his chuckling. I'm only joking. He soon got up. Well, I should get back to work. All these brats know is how to throw trash somewhere. Sorry for making it awkward, he says, and soon started walking. Wait, and he's gone. Fuck, I made him think I felt uncomfortable, Docky says, and slams her head on the table. Soon Gitaru went inside. I don't like him, he commented. Why do you even like that admiration? I don't want you to be called a boomer, Gitaru says. Docky only glares at her brother. Time skip. Ugh, you mumbled and laid on the couch of the student council club. You were so tired after doing some vice president stuff. There was also the school festival coming up, which made you choke the people who voted for you. Soon the door slides open, revealing Kokushibo. Oh, Rengoku isn't here, huh? You got up. Yeah, he's taking care of some stuff. He looks at you. You'll do. He mumbles. You were a little confused. I think there's a club room on the east building that is being used by students to slack off. He says, oh, fuck, not another one. Well, lead the way. You mumbled the first part. But I'm gonna need the keys that have access to all the classrooms. He says, oh, well, I have them here. You replied, and he nodded, and soon started leading the way. You unlocked the door. Both of you got in. Kokushibo soon closed the door. You looked around the room. It was a huge locker, a single huge locker and a computer beside it. There was empty... warning, don't, the 18 plus only, kind of. Computer beside it. There were empty bags everywhere. You looked up to the computer desk and looked inside the drawer. It was filled with CDs of porn and games. You quickly closed it. Do you know the members of this club? You asked. He shook his head. Well, that sucks. I don't think there are any records of this club room being occupied. You sighed. Soon, Kokushibo heard footsteps. He opened the locker and quickly pulled you in. He covered your mouth. Shh, they're coming. He whispered in your ear. You nodded. Your back was against his front, but you didn't pay attention to it. You paid more attention to who the members are when you peeked into it from the hole. Kai, why the fuck did you not lock the door? Do you want us to get caught? A member says. I could have sworn I locked the door, Jeff. The other one defended himself. You should stop drinking that monster drink. It's making you lose your brain cells, the member says and rolls his eyes. Jeff and Kyle, huh? You thought. Soon someone noticed the locker was unlocked and started locking it. Did he notice us? Shit, you thought. You mentally let out a sigh of relief as both of them got out of the room. You pushed the locker door, but it wouldn't open. Wait, did he fucking lock it? You thought. Chapter 20. You quickly started pushing the door, even if it won't do shit. You quickly started squirming out of uneasiness, not noticing that your body is just a millimeter away from him, and he grabbed your hips and stopped you. Stop squirming, he whispered in your ear. A part of you wanted to say fuck it and keep doing your thing, but you had a feeling you really needed to stop, or something bad would happen. They didn't lock the door, so I think the janitor will come here and clean this room, he added. Yeah, he replied. I can't fucking believe I'm stuck with someone. Again! You thought. couldn't move an inch because of how close both of you were. I apologize for getting you into this situation. I should have just borrowed your keys, otherwise both of us wouldn't be stuck in here, he says. No, it's fine. I came to my own accordance. I am the vice president too. It's normal for me to handle things like this, you replied. He places his hand on your shoulder and pulls you closer to him. You can lean your back against me. You don't have to lean against the door, he whispered. You followed what he told you, and from there on, you never moved an inch. You badly wanted to see the janitor open that door and get both of you out. The only thing surrounding you both was an awkward silence. You could almost feel his heartbeat. Soon the door opened, revealing Blake. He let out a deep sigh. Does she feel uncomfortable around me or something? Fuck, he mumbled. You gasped. Blake, please get me out of here. You spoke. Yin, he replied, and walked up to the locker and started unlocking it. As soon as the locker door opened, he gasped in shock. Yin, can you stop being alone together with a guy for 5 minutes? I am so sorry you got involved with this. You cut him off. We didn't even do anything, you shouted. Yeah, sure, and I have a flying pig, he replied. Why do you even think we did anything? You asked. Well, both of you... Oh, shit. Sorry. These past few days, I always meet you with guys. That's suspicious. That's weird, he replied. You only rolling your eyes. Both of you have an amazing relationship, Hogashiba commented. Both of you glared at him. He was unfazed. Time skip. All right, so on with the school festival. We need to buy materials, so who's going to be willing to buy the materials? Rengoku asks. All of the student council members were having a meeting about the school festival. Oh, there's a mall near where I live, so I can just do it, you suggested. It's settled then. Shinobu, give her our funds after class, he says. Shinobu nodded. Well, that settles it. We'll talk about where we're going to do it later. For now, enjoy the one day holiday tomorrow, he says. You were revealed that there's no school tomorrow, but you still had to buy materials. Well, a small price to pay for salary. All right, meeting dismissed, he says, and soon everyone got up and started leaving. You did the same too. You let out a deep sigh. You were so tired of everything. You wanted to quit being a vice president, but only stay to make sure there will be a dressing competition. You got out of the meeting room and went with Rengoku. Yin, I wanted to ask if you were free tonight, he asked you. Oh, is it about the school festival? You asked. Yes, I was wondering if we could have a call to talk about what we do to the poster. Is that all right? Or do you have other plans? He asked. Oh, don't worry. I won't be doing anything, so, he replied. All right, then. I'll be calling you tonight, Yin. Be ready. He gives you a small smile and leaves. You soon headed to your locker. Yin, finally, we found you, Zainzu commented. We haven't seen you the whole day. The work is really making you busy, huh? Tanjiro asks, and you nodded. It's tiring, honestly. I never knew the school needed to get whipped into shape. You sighed. Inosuke laughs. Sucks to be you, he replied. You only roll your eyes. You open your locker, and to your surprise, your books were missing. You raised an eyebrow in confusion. The three of them noticed this. You could feel the both of them staring inside your locker. You chose to ignore it until you heard footsteps, heard some small chuckles coming from a group of boys. The three of them glanced at the boys. They soon got intimidated and left. What the hell? Why would they laugh at that? Inosuke asks, growing pissed. I heard them say that she deserves it. Those bastards. Zainzu gritted his teeth. Tanjiro put up a fake smile. You can borrow my books, Yin, he said. Thanks. Besides, there's no need to get angry, guys. I'll just report this to Sir Muzon or something, you replied, completely unbothered. Yin, what the hell are you talking about? You shouldn't let that go. Peace was never an option, you fuckers, he screamed, making the other students who were just passing by just stare at him. Yu only let out a sigh as Inosuke and Zenitsu started ranting while Tanjiro stood there quietly. This was weird. You never thought they would react like this, but one thing you knew for sure, you couldn't shake off an uncomfortable feeling. Time skip. You looked at the clock. It was 6:56 p.m. You were wondering when Rengoku would call you. You only brushed it off and continued reading the physical, I think that's how you say it, horror and thriller novel called Mother Is. It's a novel set in the late era of England, where the son of the Duke looks up to his mother, the Duchess. Everything goes downhill when he finds out that his mother is a cannibal. Throughout the story, the son is desperately trying to keep his sanity, and his love and ambition towards his mother turned into fear and anger. Soon, your phone started ringing. You jumped. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. You mumbled and picked your phone and answered the call. Hello? Oh, good evening, Yin. I apologize for the change of plans, but how about we meet up at the cafe? The one near that expensive clothing store? He asked. Wait, what? I thought it was just a call. Why the sudden change of plans? You asked. Well, he chuckles. I'll tell you when you arrive. In the meantime, I'll be waiting for you. Dress up nicely. It's going to be a date, he says, and soon hangs up. Wait, a what? Hello? You let out a deep sigh. A date? Is he serious? You mumble, a hint of red showing up on your cheeks.